off my bed. So I
Mm.
wasn't able to come here. Maybe I was just so tired because starting December 22nd, I wasn't able to have a good sleep. Like I just
Oh.
have 2 hours of sleep every night.
Oh, why?
Yeah, because of the holiday, of course, we
Mm-hmm.
have to prepare a lot of things, and we have a lot of visitors. We have to take care of them. We have to prepare a lot of food. So I was just so
Mm.
exhausted. So yeah, yesterday I wasn't able to get off from my bed.
Oh.
I have body pain. I have cough. I have colds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there. I'm so sorry.
So, oh no, you don't need to say sorry. But I was just surprised because this thing that was the first time that thing happened.
Yes.
Yeah, and so I wanted to send you a message to ask what
Mhm.
happened to you, but
Mhm.
I felt like that'll disturb you, so I just
Mm.
yeah, I
Oh, don't
didn't do
worry
that.
about that. That's
Mhm.
okay. Well, what happened is that I had my alarm by 3 in the morning,
Mhm.
but maybe I was so very sleepy that I really need time to rest. I didn't hear any alarm. I didn't hear any phone call.
Mm.
Like I thought I was just so tired that I really need time to sleep.
Oh.
And one thing is that I also have cough.
Mm.
So I took a medicine around 12 midnight,
Mhm.
and it took hours for the medicine to take effect on me. So of course the effect was around 2 in the morning, and I have to wake up 3. So maybe
Mm.
when I drank the pill,
Mhm.
I wasn't able to wake up because I fall like a deep sleep.
Oh.
So there, I saw my boss's message like 12 in the no 12 noon.
Mm.
I woke up 12 noon. Like I
Oh.
was so late. I thought, oh my God, I was late. I was absent, and I didn't hear any phone call really.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, next time I don't want to do that again.
Oh. But that thing happens. You know
Hmm?
what? I was also get late.
Mhm.
Um, at my very first day of commute for this year.
Uh huh.
Yeah, so that thing happened at me as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've been very tired, that you will just feel your body like surrendering with everything. Like I can't even get off my bed yesterday. You know what? I was so
Mm.
scared because I feel like I'll be having body pain for a
Mm-hmm.
week. But earlier this morning when I tried to check if I can wake up, then actually I'm still shaking right now though, but I'm okay. I'm better than
Mm-hmm.
yesterday.
Mm. Because
And
yesterday I got a message of saying that our
mhm.
class is cancelled right
Mhm.
before 1 minute before our class starting. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, so I didn't know that you woke up at noon, but
Mhm.
I just thought that there was a sudden event to you because
Mhm.
yeah, I got the message only 1 minute before our class,
Mhm.
so I was just
Mm.
really worried.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Okay. So, what did you do yesterday, Jihe?
Yesterday was my day off, but I didn't do that
Oh.
special thing. I just had two classes because
Mhm.
I had a lot of time. So
Mhm.
I met new two teachers in this
Mhm.
month because
Who? What is the name of those teachers?
one teacher was AV.
Hmm.
Is it right to say his name? Um, is it right, AV?
Abby.
Okay, Abby
He's a
and
male, right?
yes, right. And
Mhm.
the second teacher was Niza.
Hmm? What
Yes,
is the name?
Niza. She might be a little bit unfamiliar to you because she works in afternoon.
Ah, oh, okay, I see.
Yes.
I know Abby, but Nisa or Nisa, I don't know her. So
Yeah.
how was your classes with them?
Actually, Avi was my previous teacher before you, before having class
Mhm.
with you.
Mhm.
So he is just familiar to me. We were
Mhm.
had a comfort conversation,
Mhm.
and when it comes to Naija, yeah, she was also great. She listened to my story very carefully. Yeah,
Mhm.
so I satisfied with both classes.
Nice. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you want our class to go now, Jihe?
Um. Um. By the way, what would it be more comfortable to you having IELTS
It's
class?
okay. Either way
Uh,
is okay.
okay. um. Let's have a free talking today.
Free talking?
Okay.
Okay. So what are the things that you want to talk about then?
Hmm. Oh. Um. hmm, I
Oh,
think.
uh how about the accident? One of my students last Wednesday told me about this accident. It
Mm-hmm.
happened in a pension house. Did I mention this to you?
Ah, a pension house.
Pension house, like
The high school
three
students.
di Yes, yes.
Yes. And
What happened to them?
you know what? That boys' school, that high school is pretty near from my place. It only takes like
Oh.
5 minutes by walk.
Mhm.
So that high school is already familiar to me because I had a lot of friends when I was in high
Mhm.
school.
Mhm.
Yeah, who went that high
Who went
school?
there?
Yes, yes, yes.
So,
So
what is
yeah.
the reason that this students had an accident?
They say it is the problem of like boiling system. Boom-
Huh?
how can I say it?
How is that?
Mm, I think it is unfamiliar to you because
We
this
don't
is
have it
Korean
here in the
traditional.
Philippines.
Yes, this is Korean
Mhm.
traditional way of room temperature control system.
Uh-huh. And
Yes.
then?
So um we have a um um we have a system which called the boiler, and it
Uh-huh.
really boils um the room's floor's temperature.
Mhm. Mm.
Yes, and the news said it
Mhm.
was a problem of that system.
Mhm.
Yeah, but didn't discover the um detail yet.
Mhm.
Yes.
So how was the accident happen? Like the boiler I believe the boiler is below the soil, right? Or it is digged down or
Mm.
under the house.
Yes, you're right.
I can imagine it that way. And then how was the children affected by this?
Like I guess there was a problem in that boiler, so it um it brought a fire.
Fire.
Yes. I mean not the real fire, but the smoke.
Mhm. And
Yes.
then
They three of you do you know that three of them died because
yes,
that
three
accident?
died and
Yes.
seven unconscious.
Yes, right. And the main reason of that is they addicted by the smoke.
They were suffocated, you mean?
Pardon?
They were suffocated by the smoke?
Yes, yes.
Mm.
When something is burned,
Mhm.
the um, the carbon dioxide?
Yes, yes.
Yes. When something is burned, the carbon dioxide produce will be
Mhm.
produced, and if a human inhale too much of carbon
Mhm.
dioxide, that will bring
Ah.
death.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. So, there are three people who died, right?
Yeah, right.
And seven unconscious.
Yes.
But why did three people died and seven were unconscious? Like, what is the situation of these three that they have to die?
I think that is because the level of carbon dioxide in their body.
Mhm.
Yes. Um.
Mm.
Okay. Can you ask me again? I
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah.
Um. Do you happen to know why
Mm.
these three people died and there are seven? Like, why were not like 10 people with unconscious situation?
Ah.
Or why does these three people have to die?
Yeah, that is because the level of carbon dioxide in their body, the unconscious students' level was not that high. So, I mean, they are just going to die.
Mm,
Yes.
so you simply mean that their body cannot resist the pressure or the oxygen.
Mm,
Because one of my students told me about this, but we just had 10 minutes of class, so she
mm,
weren't able to explain it to me deeply. I've
mm.
been checking the internet and I can't seem to find the news about it.
Yeah, but because it is just local accident, not a
Mhm.
big one by in globally.
Yes.
So yeah, I think it is pretty hard to Google it.
Mhm. I tried to search it in Google for how many times. I tried
Mm,
to put a lot of words, but I really can't find it. So I
yeah.
am just curious about it because it happened in a pension house.
Yeah, right, right.
Pension house is also called as high school in Korea.
Also cult.
Hmm?
You mean also cult?
Pension house?
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, my student told me it is a pension house.
Yes, that's true.
Pension house is also called as high school, like
Ah,
a university.
no, they went to travel together
And
for
then,
for celebrate their graduation of a high school. So
aha,
yes,
okay.
so they reserved a pension house in another city in Korea.
Mm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
That
is.
made me confused because
Ah,
my student, when she's telling me something about this, she told me that the children went, the high school students in the pension house was killed
ah.
and had an accident. So I thought pension house is also called as a high school school.
No, no, no. I think she probably misunderstood the using of
Yeah.
pension word because in
Uh-huh.
Korea we use the pension room as a like Airbnb,
Like what?
yeah, like accommodation.
Uh-huh. Because yeah, it's the same here in the Philippines. Pension
Ah,
house is like a room that you can rent
yeah,
for a
right,
night
right.
or a week. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. Because I was confused. Like she told me that they died in a pension house. It is a
Mm.
school. The um, she told me the story about they are having the exam in the pension house.
Oh no.
So I was quite confused. Why will they have the exam inside the
No,
pension house?
that is
So
not true.
yeah. So what I thought is that maybe pension house is also called a high school.
No, no. Oh, I'm
Uh-huh,
sorry to
okay.
ask like this, but is her skill is great?
What do you mean?
Because I think there was some error to explain this event.
Yeah,
So yeah.
there's a lot actually.
Mm,
But this student, well, the first time that I met this student, she's really not that good with explaining things.
mm,
But yeah, anytime, well, you know what? This is better for her because it is really quite the story is not perfect what
mm,
with what she told me, but
mm,
she was able to tell me about the accident. She's not really
mm.
good in explaining things before, but now she had improved.
Oh,
So,
getting better.
well, there's still errors, yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's still errors, but yeah, still working on it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a good thing that I asked you about this because I was about to tell this to my student. So I am passing the incorrect message.
Mm. The original stories goes like this. They
Okay.
had an exam to get
Mhm.
a for how can I say it? For the university entrance.
Mhm.
Yes, and that is a kind of big examination in South Korea because that will we think that examination um will be a start of our future life.
Mhm.
Yes, we can that will decide whether we can go um good university or not. So
Mm.
yeah, that is really stressful thing. So they went to travel together to get rid of their stress of um
Uh,
yes.
so
And
they. Yes.
mm, and more sad thing is that
Mhm.
accident happened just a few days before they become adult.
Oh my
Yeah, that
gosh.
is why it is really really yeah, sad.
I have a question,
Mhm.
Jihe. So, since you mentioned that they just went there for a trip
Mhm.
and to travel
Mhm.
to get rid of their stress,
Mhm.
so who did, or like the person who died there,
Mhm.
what did their families do about the incident? Who did they
Mhm.
blame about the incident?
They um they they cannot do anything because um the person who can solve this problem is police.
Mhm.
So police is in charge of solve resolving this problem.
Mhm.
So yeah, they are just waiting for the result.
So there is still investigating about the incident.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I see. I feel sorry for the parents of these children because this is the time where their children can now finish their studies and then they're about to
Mm,
graduate, but something really bad happened. I
yeah.
feel so sad about this.
I just checked the news and the police said they brought the boiler which was in that room.
Mhm.
They brought to another room and checking
Mhm.
its system is functions good
Mhm.
or not.
Mm. Oh my God.
Yeah, so that they
Ha-
can
uh-huh.
classify whether it's boiler's problem or there is a another problem.
Yes, like something did that intentionally,
Yeah, yeah, right.
something like that.
Yes.
So how was the seven people who were unconscious that time?
Oh, let me check.
Okay.
Yes. I am also not updated yet, so
Cause actually I asked you about this because you're working in a hospital. Maybe you
yes.
took care of them.
Yeah, right.
Uh
Actually,
huh.
there are so many patients who
Mhm.
addicted carbon dioxide.
Mhm.
Yes, and um, maybe half of them did it intentionally. Like
Mhm.
they just
Yes.
want, yeah, they just want to die. But half of
Mhm.
them had an accident while working.
Yes.
Mm. Oh, let me check.
I may be wondering, earlier when you said that we will be having free talking, the first
Mhm.
thing that came into my mind to ask you is about the incident. Because, yeah, like what I told you, you were working in a hospital, then
Yeah.
maybe you encountered one of those patients.
Uh, yeah, I met a lot actually.
Mhm.
Mm, oh, the news said
Uh-huh.
the 6 students out of 7,
Mhm.
and 6 of them are getting better, but one is
Oh,
still unconscious.
oh my God. So,
Mm.
how, like for example, Jihe, if you encounter this kind of incident, what is the cure that best you can give to a patient?
Oh, we give high level of oxygen.
Like the oxygen that you can find in a gas tube?
Oh, yes.
Uh, like I don't know how to draw, but in a gas tube. So they have to put a hose inside their nose.
Yes, nose is not enough, so we just cover nose and mouth with the mask.
Mm.
Yes.
And do they have to take pills for getting
Ah,
better?
no, since they are unconscious state, they cannot have
Mhm.
a pill, so if some medicine is needed, we need to give it
Inject.
by venous,
What is that?
intravenous.
Injection.
Yes, yes, right.
Oh. So
So,
if you're intravenous, what is this? Let me try to hold on. Okay, I'm not familiar with this kinds of words.
mm-hmm.
Intravenous, existing or taking place within. It's like injection,
Yeah, right, right.
but you have to inject it on the veins.
Yeah, right. Not in the
How
seal or something.
how is that? Like, how will you determine if the vein is here? What if you cannot see the vein? Like, for
Ah,
example, in here in my hand.
like, oh, I really want to show you how to do this, but my camera is turned up. Um,
Mhm.
with your finger, try this. With your finger,
Mhm.
let's cover your wrist.
Cover my wrist
Uh,
and
yes, and
yeah,
yeah, you
I
need
got
to.
the idea.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Then
So
you're.
you have to pump the hand so that the veins will come out, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah. I think I want to be a nurse someday.
Yeah.
You know what? When I was a child, I really wanted to be a nurse.
Oh, why?
Um, because well, my family has a history of diabetes, high blood
Mm.
pressure, and what else? There's a lot of sickness. So
Oh.
actually, at first, I want to be a doctor, but
Mm.
when I knew about how a doctor works, like 24 hours, 48 hours awake, well, I don't think that I can handle that too.
Yeah, right.
So I decided to maybe I can be a nurse someday.
Mm.
But when I studied college,
Mm-hmm.
there is this kind of thing that popped up into my mind that I want to learn about business. I don't
Mm.
know what happened though, but I really wanted to be a nurse.
Mm.
Um, when I took my major like business administration,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of I still want to be a nurse. And then there was this time that I have to stop from studying because I have to take care of my grandfather.
Mm.
Did I mention this to you before? I took care of
No.
my grandfather for two
No.
years.
Not yet.
So I was my grandfather's caregiver. So by
Oh.
that time, I really wanted to be a nurse,
At
but
what
no.
age?
Hmm?
At what age?
Did I took care of my grandfather?
Yes.
Um, that was 2015. That was 4 years ago.
So
Hmm.
you keep everything to care him?
Yes. I change his diapers. I give him pills.
Mm.
I inject the insulin.
Mm.
Insulin.
In
I'm
the
not sure.
hospital or his place?
At home.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. We took care of him for no, um, 3 years.
Mm.
It's really hard because I have to wake up even in the middle of the night to change his diapers.
Mm.
I have to check on his medicine. I have to cook food for him.
Mm.
Can you imagine that? I have to cook food for him. I have to
Oh.
do his laundry. I have to do everything.
Wasn't it stressful to you?
Um, at that time, since I was so young, I feel so stressed out because no one is helping us. Like, some of my cousins doesn't like to take care of my grandfather because my grandfather is very strict.
Mm.
By that time, we don't have a choice. Actually, my uncle told us that we should get someone to take care of my grandfather.
Mm.
But my mother told my uncle not to have one because we are not sure if they are taking good care of my grandfather.
Mm.
So since that time, since I am the closest granddaughter to my grandfather, they asked me to take care of him.
Mm.
At first, I was really crying because I don't know how to change a diaper.
Mm.
And then my mother just told me that you just have to do it. Like, your grandfather also took care of you when you're still a baby, so you have to give back the effort that he did for you. So
Mm.
since yes, I really do appreciate my grandfather that much. So I was
Mm.
able to learn everything, even injecting insulin.
Mm-hmm.
I was so scared because
Yeah.
I might inject it in some veins, or I might inject it in a wrong way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because you have to you have to feel something before you inject it.
No.
And I asked the doctor, how will I inject this? Because I'm really scared because I might get a vein, or I might inject it in a wrong way.
Mm.
The first time, really, my grandfather cried because I wasn't able to be care, or I wasn't able to inject it in a slower way, or in a, what do you call it? He was hurt when I injected him the insulin
Oh.
because I directly inject it to his stomach.
Oh.
And is it my it is my first time. I was shaking. I don't know how to do
Mm.
it. But the second time I was able to learn. My grandfather really cried, so I cried
Oh.
too because
Oh
I
my
don't know how
gosh.
to do it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes relatives are, families are always there, but not everyone is always there to help you if in time that you need someone.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
Oh, you're
But
very
it was
kind.
a good lesson.
But if that is my case,
Hmm.
I think I didn't do that.
You didn't do that?
Yes.
Oh, even in with your patients?
Um. No, I mean, if I had to take care of my grandfather,
Hmm.
I think I didn't do that.
You will not do it?
Yes.
Why not?
Because then, in that case, I need to quit my work.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, maybe that is understandable because you're already working. But in my case, I was still studying at that time,
Mm. Oh.
and no one is really there to take care of him. So,
Mm.
okay, I did a sacrifice.
Oh, you're very kind.
No, I don't think that I'm kind though, but I am just giving back the favor because
Mm.
every time, you know what, when he was still strong, every time that I spend my birthday, he always asks me on what are the things that I want to have on my birthday.
Mm.
So there,
Oh.
what a nice quest, what a nice conversation.
Yeah,
I
right.
talked a lot.
Yeah.
Now I feel good.
Oh.
Okay, well, anyways, Jihae, our time is over. Thank
Mhm.
you so much for understanding. I hope that I can make up to you on our next class, okay?
Okay. Take
All
care.
right, so
Okay.
take care too and have a nice weekend. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye bye.